Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mild conditions out there currently, seeing temperatures in the mid-40s already. Should see temperatures in the upper 40s to possibly lower 50s today across the area. We'll see some northwesterly winds, breezy at times today. Could see some gusts up to near 23 knots, so very slight chance we see a wind advisory today, but most likely won't see that as winds will just be under 25 knots. Also see dry conditions with no chance of lightning, so fair weather day in general. We'll see a cold front move through for tomorrow evening. That's going to bump up our winds for our Wednesday, and then some cooler temperatures on Thursday as we have more of a Canadian air mass moving in for our Thursday. Looking at our current sounding from this morning, freezing level around 4,000 feet. Winds out of the westerly component in general throughout the column this morning from about 35 knots in low levels, increasing up to 80 knots to 25,000 feet. Our current surface analysis, we do have a fairly tight pressure gradient across the region this morning. We'll have a cold front moving through for tomorrow evening, as I mentioned. That's going to give us some breezier conditions as well as mild weather for our Wednesday. Today, we'll see, in general, slightly above average temperatures, some slightly breezy winds, and dry conditions for today. Looking at our current satellite imagery, you can see we do have some upper-level cirrus clouds across the region this morning, as well as a little bit of stratocumulus clouds or stratus clouds off to our north. In general today, we'll just see some filtered sunshine across the region. This cirrus cloud deck should remain over the area for much of the day today. And looking at the European model the next 2 days here, you can see that cold front moves through the region for tomorrow evening, giving areas well off to our north and to our east over the New England states some snowfall, while our area just sees some mild temperatures for the day tomorrow, and then we'll see some cooler temperatures move in on Thursday, as I mentioned, as that Canadian air mass builds in on our Thursday afternoon. And then on Friday, we'll see temperatures start to moderate. We'll see an area low pressure move into the Midwest and into the Ohio Valley. That's going to give us some rain showers on Friday. Looks like the axis of the heavier rainfall will just be off to our north and to our west on Friday, but let's still see some rain showers throughout the day. And then we'll see the cold front move through with this system Friday evening into Saturday early morning. That's going to give us a good chance of some rain showers during that time period. And on Saturday, we'll see a bit of a cooler air mass move in. Overall, fairly seasonable for this time of year. It'll dry out, slightly breezier in the morning hours on Saturday. And the Sunday, we'll see that air mass start to moderate some. After a cooler start to the day, we'll have a quick moving system move off to our north. That's going to allow for a little bit warmer air mass moving on our Sunday. And then on Monday, very similar conditions. We'll see a secondary boundary try to move through the region on Monday, giving us some mild conditions before that boundary moves through and possibly a brief cool down for the middle of next week. Let's take a look at our risk chart for today. We'll see a high around 51 degrees today. Low tonight during the evening hours around 37 to 38 degrees, and temperatures slowly rising overnight into the upper 30s to lower 40s. Our winds will be out of the west, northwest, and northwest, 10 to 15 knots, gusts to 23 knots for later this morning into the afternoon hours. Then we'll see light winds during the evening hours, with those cooler temperatures dropping with those light winds, and then winds will come back up ahead of that frontal boundary. For the overnight hours, southwest 10 to 15 knots, gusts to 23 knots. So we'll see a yellow for our winds for this morning into the early afternoon, and then overnight as well, with the surge of southwesterly flow ahead of that frontal boundary. Overall, dry conditions today, as I mentioned, and looking at our terminal forecast, going to see VFR conditions the next 24 hours. Just seeing that cirrus cloudiness across the region for today, and then mostly clear skies overnight into tomorrow morning. Our tides are running normal. Looking at Wednesday into Thursday. Wednesday, mostly sunny during the morning, becoming partly to mostly cloudy during the afternoon. Breezy to windy and mild, a high of 55 degrees. We'll see those wind gusts near 30 knots on Wednesday afternoon, so looking like a wind advisory is likely for Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, we'll see partly cloudy to mostly clear skies, cold temperatures, slightly breezy winds early, a low of 26 degrees. We'll see that yellow condition for our winds on Wednesday night. That's primarily right when this time period starts, around 8 p.m. Should see those winds die down fairly quickly thereafter. And then for Thursday, we'll see mostly sunny, partly cloudy skies, high of 43 degrees. Green chart across the board for Thursday, just some cooler conditions. So next 7 days, continuing to Friday, we'll have the 8% chance of some rainfall, so likely, and that's primarily during the evening hours when that cold front moves through. We'll see those rain showers move in the area. We'll see some light rain shower activity throughout the day on Friday, but not a lot of total precipitation during the daytime. We'll see our better chances of actual rainfall and accumulating rainfall for the evening hours on Friday, high of 56 degrees. And we'll see those cooler conditions move in on Saturday, high of 45, 48 on Sunday, a slight chance we see a sprinkle during the evening hours, and then Monday we'll turn back to some more mild conditions, highs in the mid-50s, and a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Let's go complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. I'm back tomorrow morning, 8:15, 10 a.m.